It's the 8th of March. It's currently snowing like crazy. Apparently 14 centimeters of snow expected in the next 24 hours. And recently we put the pond liner on this pond, but it's not quite finished, and obviously we don't have enough rain. So what we're doing right now is, as you can see, Max is rolling a snowball, and we're going to load it into the pond, and as that melts, that should give the pond plenty of water. Okay.
Hands are getting a bit cold now, aren't they?
Mm.
Good.
Okay, let's have a look in the garden.
Yeah.
So, over here, where you can see in 4 rows, they're garlic that we planted last autumn, and there's a couple of more patches spread out in the garden. And over here, there's some little bit more garlic, but those 2 big green ones, they're Chinese onion. They'd be like spring onion, but huger and more spicy and more flavorful. And over here, lined with the brick, that's a bed that we're planning to put asparagus in. And here the trellis, probably gonna grow what, beans to climb on top of it, or what do you think?
Yeah, beans or Chinese gourds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And over there, the very tall T-shape thing is like our perch for predatory birds. And yeah, this patch of green over there, that's more green manure. And what else? More garlic there. Oh, you can see a couple of sticks lying around. Sticking up in the ground. That's where we're gonna plant our fruit trees. And there's also some for marking some normal broadleaf trees that we have already planted. Yeah. Let's have a look in the greenhouse. Okay. Inside the greenhouse. It's quite warm. It's warmer than outside. It is 7-8 degrees. So this side of the bed, nothing has yet been planted. But over here, around the edge, there's some cherry trees that we have grafted. Just trying it out. I'm not sure what will happen, but hopefully they will survive. And over here, you can see there's loads of little green leaf coming up already. So these are like a mixture of Chinese greens, like rockets and Matsuna and other things in there. And over here, there's like 2 lines of spinach and 2 lines of tiny radish. It's been a while, but I think they're starting to pop out now. Where are they? There. Okay. And over here, we have planted some peas, just short bought peas. So hopefully they'll come up, and then we can eat some pea tops as salad. They're very tasty. And here there's even more trees that mainly Max we have grafted. More cherries, some Mirabelle plums, and anything else?
No, it's just the cherries and the Mirabelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a total of about like 12 cherries and Mirabelles that we have grafted in total. Yeah, and also, this is the stone paths that we made. A bit wonky, but very nice and not muddy. So we're back outside. There's the pond. Around this part of the garden we have planted some broadleaf trees and also some hazel trees. So then in the future we can have some private space without the neighbor looking in. And over there, that's our Welsh bed, because there's a conifer tree there and an ash tree there. So then there should be, and then I'm looking towards the south right now, as you can see the sun. So that'll be a bit shaded and not so hot in summer. And at one corner of the bed right now, there's some cuttings of berries that we took from our surrounding area. There's some I can only think of the German names. Gooseberry
And black currants.
and black currants.
Yeah, mainly gooseberries and black currants.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah.
There's a baby yew tree. And I think some of the gooseberry has already leafed. Yeah, they should survive, really. It won't get too cold anymore. Yeah. And there's an ash tree.